data fatigue, we talk about this one a lot, right? This is the one thing it was actually one of the original features in Bumper was to ensure that you don't overutilize your data, so data fatigue, right? So since our platform allows you to use it for sales events, like what's going on now, for service, recalls, or due for service, or whatever service information, parts, and F&I, well, you got 4 different departments now utilizing the customer's database all simultaneously with each other. And how do you ensure that the customer doesn't get hit, with multiple communications, throughout the month, right? So this allows to kind of default, you can actually set the date range, or you can override it, because sometimes you do need to send both a service and a sales, communication at the exact same time, so you can override it, but it just ensures that you don't overuse it. And then, I think the event, there's some dealerships out there that do events weekly, which blows my mind, okay? Not that it's necessarily a bad idea, because I actually don't necessarily think it's a bad idea. But the challenge becomes is how do you maintain the energy levels? Okay, so that's the kicker. That's the only problem I see with them doing them weekly. If you do them weekly, the best practice is that you're using a small database. 100, 200 people, and you're just working the database, right? But then people also need to, dealerships need to be aware that, if you're only ever talking to your customers because you have a sales event going on, well, as a brand, that's their perception of you is you just want to, that's all you care about. All you care about is just selling cars. When in reality, I'll sit down with the dealer principal and talk to them about their community outreach and their charitable efforts and, how long they've been in business and where they're located and the businesses and buildings that they built. And it's like you find out that it goes way, way beyond just selling cars to the community. But if that's the only thing that's always being communicated, that gets a little rough.